everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with my new video, and it is very interesting one, and it was one of the requested, like most requested video that I have ever got. Like many of the people were asking about this video, so I really wanted to do this video in a different style. I wanted to do it in my university, showing you around and answering all the questions, but it didn't happen because of the COVID. And I want to do the university tour video very much, but I hope I can do it. But for now, I'm gonna answer all the questions because I have getting a lot of emails and lots of DMs about all of this, and this is my last year, so I'm gonna answer all the question on my experience, on my opinion. So it may be true or it may not be. It depends upon the people perspective, but I'm gonna answer all the questions on my point of view, like on my experience on all these 4 years. So yes, so before starting, I want to just confirm, like I just want to explain something that about me. So I'm from Nepal and I'm living in Japan for like 5 years now, and I'm not holding a student visa over here, so I'm on my dependent visa on my father, so my family lives over here, so I'm not in a student visa, by the way. So many of the people are asking about how is the student life over here. So I mean, lots of things are similar, but many of the things are different too. So it's not the same as the people, my life is not the same as the people who is holding the student visa, because they have to live alone, and like there's a lot of difference, I think. So I live with my family, so I don't have to worry about the the rent and everything. So it may be gonna be different, but I'm gonna tell you something on the basis of my friends, because my friends over here are like, most of my friends are over here in a student visa, and I have seen them, and I have seen them what they have done, so I'm gonna tell you about that. So after everything that I have gotten the question, I have chosen around 20 to 21 questions altogether. So some of them are repeating, some of them were like the same question but like same answer but different questions. So I'm gonna try to answer as much as I can. I don't want to make this video so long because it's gonna be boring, but also like, okay. So the first question is, how did you enter? So how did you got into the university? So when I came into Japan, I was very new. I didn't know about anything at all. So I didn't want to study Japanese at all, because I don't wanted to waste 2 years in learning Japanese, even though later I found that Japanese is very important. But anyway, so I didn't want to do that. I just finished my +2. So in Nepal we call +2, it's like a higher school education. So I finished that and I came to Japan, and then I thought that I'm gonna study over here. So I was not able to find any of the university. I mean, I didn't want to speak Japanese, I didn't want to study Japanese school, and I didn't know Japanese, so I can't enter like a Japanese university. So I have to go to the Japanese school for 2 years, and then I have to go to the university. So I didn't thought that I wanted to waste 2 years in Japanese school. So I was searching over there, and my my family friend got to know about this university. So we went there, we went for the open campus, and we asked lots of questions about like what major do we have and whatever we have. And then yes, and I was like interested, like because I studied commerce in my high school, and I thought like business and economics will be the perfect fit for me. I mean, I loved it, so I thought like I'll go with that. So without any like any other option, any other choices, I just went for that, and I studied commerce, business and economics with the business and economics major. So yes, so I enrolled in 2017 in this university. So at that time it was not that hard in my view, because I just had to fill out the application form and everything, and I have to submit my documents like my certificates from high school. So and then I had to write like a one essay kind of thing, so about like why do I want to enter this university, and what are my future goals and what you want in the future, and everything. So that's it. Like I just fill out the essay, and then I just fill out the application and I send it to the university through mail. And I think you can do it in online if you are applying from a different country, but I was in Japan, so it was easy for me. So I just fill out the form, and then I just mailed my documents, my everything, my like certificates and everything to the university. And yeah, and I just got accepted through that. Question is about the scholarship. So do you get any scholarship over here, or do you study on your own? So yes, I got a scholarship, but it was I got 30% of discount. I mean, like I got 30% of scholarship. So I think you can get 100% of scholarship too. I have a friends who have been getting like 100% of scholarship, but for that to maintain, you have to maintain like a certain grades, like GPA, until like every semester. So you have a what do you call, certain criteria to, you know, keep that 100% of scholarship. Like same with the 30% scholarship too. So you have to maintain your GPA for that scholarship to, you know, to get every semester. So yeah, I'm getting 30% of scholarship till now. And I think for getting the scholarship, you can submit like lots of certificates that you have gotten into. Like any certificates will work, like any competition that you have been to, like debate competition or whatever, like whatever that you have won, like this, you can call it every certificate that you have, and then you can submit to the university, and then they're gonna check your documents, like certificate and everything, and then they will grant you the scholarship. Maybe it depends upon your grades too, like your academic certificates too, it depends upon that too. But you have to fill out the scholarship application, and then you have to submit that, and also submit all the documents and certificates, and then you will able to get the scholarship. So moving into the next question, how is the study? So talking about the study, like of course it's good. Like all of the professors are internationally, I mean like most of the professors are foreigners, and some of the professors are Japanese too, and they can speak well English that we can understand. Of course there are a difference among them, but also it's fine. And like talking about the subject and everything is very good. Like the best thing is that you can choose your own subjects. Yes, like but the first year, like 2 semesters, they are like compulsory subject, like that you have to take it. It's like a mandatory one. Like when I entered in 2017, there was Japanese, which I had to took mandatory, like 16 credits. You have to take it mandatory, but and then like I had like academic literacy, like English one. I had 2 English subjects which I had to take mandatory. But from every year it just changes. I think they make lots of changes on that, like what to give the mandatory subject and how many credit they have to take it, everything. But now I think when it was in 2019, I think mathematics was a mandatory one, and I think they took the Japanese out from mandatory one, and they took the mathematics, I think. So they have to take the maths mandatory when they are in the first semester. So yeah, they have to feel like some credit to, yeah, they have to have that subject in their list. So for graduation you have to complete 124 credits. So after finishing that mandatory subject, you can choose whatever subject that you like and whatever suits for your majors. So there are 3 majors. So one is international politics, one is business and economics, and there is new one that is digital business kind of thing, digital business transformation or something like that. Yes, Yes, something related with the digital, which I don't know because it's very new. It's I think from this year. So yeah, before it was only 2, and of course there are subjects which are divided into like this is BE major, this is IR major. So you can find out like which is BE major, which is IR major. I mean like IR major people can also take the BE majors subjects, but also like it doesn't take it out from your list, of course, but there is like a criteria, of course, for like BE major. Like people have to take 32 credits of their major subjects, like business economics. I'm a business economics, so I have to take 32 credits of my own subject, I mean own major, and then I have to take 16 credit of Japanese, and I have to take 16 credit of IT literacy, and I think that's it. Yeah, and I have to complete 124 credit in 4 years. I mean like many of the people people finish early and they just take a gap of 1 semester or 2 semester, but they have to pay the tuition fee for that. Okay, so jumping into the next question, is it possible to get a job after graduation? I mean like maybe they mean to say that if university will help you to get the job or not. Yes, they do. I mean yes, they do because there are lots of like career center people over there, and there are lots of, you know, like place where you can go and talk to the counselor. There are tell so many times to go over there and talk about your future plan and help us to find the job. I mean like not like they're gonna find us some company and then give it to you and then tell you to go to the interview. It's not like that. It's just like they just suggest you that there's gonna be seminar coming on, or they suggest you to, there's a company, this company will be suitable for you, maybe you can apply for that, and everything you have to do is by yourself, like filling up, like doing the making resumes and sending the resumes, and everything is talking to the companies, is everything like emailing the companies, everything depends upon you. Like you have to do everything. It's just like helping with the resume, like helping the companies, finding out the companies, like if it is suitable for you or not. The company, I mean the consul gonna help you, the university gonna help you. So I think it is the help that you get from the university. I mean like it's not that easy that company like the university gonna give you the interview to you and then go to the interview. Okay, this is the interview that I found for you. They will not do that, of course, but yeah, they're gonna help you for everything. If you want to stay in Japan and want to get a job in Japan, of course there are lots of help in university that you can get from. Next one, how is university facilities? Like yes, it is very nice. I love the facilities over here. There is a 2 or maybe I think there is 3 cafeteria and lots of other places to eat around, so it's not that very hard, and it's kind of like cheap and okay. And also you can take your own food from your home and eat over there, so there are lots of places that you can microwave and eat over there. And talking about the library, is very good. You can borrow the books for like, I don't know, 2 weeks, and then you can return it. And in the vacation, in around like 3 months vacation, we have 3 month vacation after, in the winter vacation, I think that is a winter vacation, starting of the new semester, new year. So yeah, in that time too you can borrow the books and return after 3 months. And talking about the computers, computer lab is also very good. I mean I often don't want go there because you can borrow the laptop for a day inside. You can only take the laptop inside the university, so yeah, but you have to go very early to get the laptop because it always, you know, run out of laptop. We always run out of laptop because we I don't know, limited laptops. But yeah, I like the facilities of having a laptop, so you don't have to take laptops from your home because it's very far from my home. So yeah, many of the people bring their own, but many of the people also borrow the laptop from the English Plaza and then take it to the classes and everything. Yeah, so I like that one too. And talking about the classes are spacious, fully AC conditioner, so it is AC in the summer and heater, let's say heater in winter. So yeah, everything is good, well furnished. So try to link the website of our university down below so that you can check everything. Like over there is everything, that how to apply, what you have to do before applying, and what major do we have, and what is inside. There are lots of like professor interviews too, so that you can read about and then choose like what you are interested in. So now next question is is it easy to make friends? So yeah, I mean, I have been making YouTube videos for like 3.5 years now, but I have to take a lot gap, and then I have once made a YouTube video in my university, and many of the people from different countries emailed me. And there was one friend, let's say friend, I mean, she's a very sweet girl. She's from Vietnam. She asked me before coming, like, well, how is the university? Should I apply it? And then we talked for a very long time, and then she applied and she got into the university, and then she came and so we met, and she is a very sweet girl, and she thanked me after that. She came to Japan and then she loved it because of the people she made over here, like the friends and the friends community that she got. She found very happy about that. So yeah, it is very easy to, because everyone can speak English over here, and you can make friends in Japanese. You can make Japanese friends too over here, because moving to the next one, do you need to learn Japanese beforehand? So before applying, do you need to speak Japanese? Do you have to learn Japanese? I mean, like, of course you are coming to Japan, so even though if you don't have to, then you have to learn the basic one, so it's gonna be easy for you. But for the simple answer, no, you don't have to learn Japanese before applying to this university, but in my perspective, I tell you, you can just learn the basic Japanese before coming to Japan, so that it's gonna be easy for you. I mean, like, before applying, now it's very easy. I think you have to pay the 1 year enrollment fee before coming, like before applying, so you don't have to worry about the 1 year, of course it's hard to pay that like lots of amount of money at a one time, but you don't have to worry for like the whole year. You don't have to worry about the money to pay for the next semester, so it's gonna be like full year, like the tuition fee is already done. But like for to travel around, like you have to know the basic Japanese. Of course, like you can use your mobile phone to transfer everything, translate everything, but also like it's nice if you can learn the basic Japanese. But if you don't wanna, and if you don't have time, then it's fine too, because you can learn Japanese after coming to the university too, because there are Japanese classes that we can take, and it's very good. So next question that I got is, does university helps you to find the part-time jobs? So while studying, is it easy to get the part-time jobs, or the university helps you to find the part-time jobs? I don't think so university gonna help you to find the part-time jobs, but you can get the recommendation from them, like going to them and asking them about the part-time jobs that we have. But I don't think so they help you, because I have never been to the university asking for the part-time jobs, and I had part-time jobs before I applied to the university. So yeah, but in my perspective, I tell you that it's not very hard to find the part-time jobs, even though you don't speak Japanese. There are lots of places where you don't need Japanese at all. So, and there are lots of like places where you can have like an English speaking job too. and but it depends upon the place too. So our university is in out of Tokyo, so it takes like around 45 minutes or 1 hour from like main Tokyo city to go to the university. Like it's in the Saitama, and I live in Tokyo, so I can find like I was working here in Tokyo. I used to travel 45 minutes to the university but our new university is opening in the Tokyo area. It's very near over here in Tokyo area, in the main Tokyo area, so from that you can go anywhere. So yeah, our new one is opening. I think it's opening in 2021, so maybe next year, I think so. But it's very big and it's very nice, and I think there's gonna be the one with the Saitama too. I don't know how they're gonna manage that one and this one, how they're gonna divide like the students and everything. But yeah, the new university is opening in 2021 in Ikebukuro. So the next one is it hard to live in dorm? How is the environment? I have never lived in dorm, but I have seen dorm. Yes, I have been to the dorm. So in dorm is very nice. I mean, it's okay. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to live it over there. Everything is over there, bed that we need, bed, everything, kitchen, everything. So yeah, it's not that expensive. Of course, to live outside alone is very expensive. Like, but the area that we are, the university that we have in the area is very cheap. So if you live outside, it's not that expensive in compared to Tokyo. So in Saitama, like the rent is very cheap. So many of the people after 6 months, I think they moved out from a dorm and live it on their own because it's more free, and then they can go and they can do whatever they want, kind of a thing. So yeah, after 6 months they moved out and different like rent residence, and they leave the dorm. But I have seen dorm and I have heard from my friends that it's not that bad. You can live over there, and then after 6 months, maybe there is a contract for 6 months, and after that you can move to different place of your own, or maybe you can stay with your friends, like, you know, together. Yeah, it's more cheaper like that way. Yes, but it's very expensive in Tokyo, by the way. So but like the thing that I found out that if you live in Saitama, it's very cheap, right? But you can't find the part-time jobs over there with a very high hourly pay. So you have to come to the Tokyo to go to work. But it's so far that you have to travel so far. Either you have to travel so far and stay in a cheap place and earn more, but either you come to the Tokyo, stay in a like a what do you call, expensive apartment or expensive place and earn more. The both of them are the same, so I don't know. Yes, many of my friends travel from like Saitama to come to Tokyo to work. So yeah, they are doing it, but I have never done it. So I have lived here for like forever, and yeah, I have traveled to the university in the morning, and it's very hard. I used to have 9-10 class, that is the first class, and I used to wake up at 7. Yes, and then I used to take the train of 7:45 or maybe 8 to go to the university to get into the class of 9-10, the first class. That is the first class. Jump into the next question. So any recommendation on subjects? So I mean, it depends upon the people, so I can't say like which subject is good, which subject is not good. It depends upon you, it depends upon what you like. So I think every subject is good. I have seen lots of friends who are taking the international politics. If you're interested in, let's say, politics, if you're interested in speaking, if you are not scared of giving your opinion, if you like to give your opinion, or if you like to talk in front of the people, then international politics is a very good one. And business and economics, I don't have to say anything at all. If you're interested in economics, if you're interested in starting a new business, then that is a perfect one. And the new subject is about the digital, something like that. I don't know, like if you like computers and everything, then you can choose that subject, of course. I have been loving, I love accounting, I love economics, I love business. I have been interested on that for a very long time. So I love marketing. I love that from my high school, so that's why I get it. I never thought of the different majors rather than that, and it was perfect for me because I loved it. So I think like whatever interests you, whatever you are willing to, you know, like learn, you feel like okay, it interests me. If it interests you, then just go for that. Yes, so are there only foreigners? So are there only foreigners? Yes, there are lots of foreigners, but there are Japanese people too. So there are like I think I have met every nationality. Yes, there are like every nationality. But for now, I think there are lots of Vietnamese. There are lots of people from Vietnam, and there are lots of people from Nepal, and there are lots of people from, I think, America, and I have seen lots of people from Thailand too. So yeah, there are lots of nationality and foreigners, like lots of foreigners, and of course lots of Japanese too. I mean, like some of the Japanese are in A-Track too. I don't know why, but yes, we have Japanese too. So the next question is, how far is university from main Tokyo area? I have already explained that it's around 45 minutes or maybe 1 hour from main Tokyo city to the university from train. So I think from Tokyo station, let's say from Tokyo station you have to change 2 train. Yes, you have to change 2 trains to get into the university, and it takes around, from Tokyo station it takes around like 1 hour 15 minutes around. Yes. Is it far? I mean, for us it's not far, but for you, everyone, which you are listening for the first time, of course it's far. Like 1 hour 15 minutes is a long time, but for us, like, it's not that far. It's like you travel, because I travel around 45 minutes, let's say 1 hour to get to work. Even though I'm in Tokyo, I'm in the Tokyo area, I travel 45 minutes to get to the work. Yes, and I change 2 train. 2 train? Yes, 2 train. So yeah, it's like, I don't think like it's too far. So this is the last one. Is it expensive to live outside of the dome? Yes, it's expensive to live outside of the dome because the dome is cheap. But if you live with your friends, you know, like 2 people living together is very cheap. And in the university area, the place is very good. Like, it's very spacious. The place is big in compared to the Tokyo, because Tokyo have like very small space, very small room, so yeah. But over there you can buy a house, you know, like buy a house, like a full house, in the same amount that you can buy the room, let's say room. It's like not an apartment, of course, it's a room, to buy a room in Tokyo. So yes, it's way cheaper in Saitama rather than in Tokyo. So I recommend you, I mean, I don't recommend you, I mean, you can find the places, I mean, like it's cheap, and there you can find lots of places around, like near to the university, so that you don't have to run in the morning for the morning class. Many of my friends are doing that. They are renting the small room for themselves in near to the university, so that they can, you know, go to the university faster, and in the morning it's easier for them. Yes. Yeah, I think I have you know, like, oh, the last one, I found that, the science related subject. So is there any science related subject in that university? No, I don't think so. We have the science related subject over here, because we only have 3 majors. Like, this was the one of the requested question that I have got. Which university we have for the science related subject, I really don't know. So there is like, we are Tokyo International University, but there is one more university, Tokyo University, which is very famous. But there are lots of majors. There is a science major too, I know, but it's very hard to get into that university. I mean, if you try, then you can maybe, but I think for that university you have to learn Japanese. You have to have like a Japanese level of proficiency before applying to that university. And there are other universities which are very popular too in Tokyo, like Waseda University, Sophia University, Keio University. Yes, these 3 are well-known university in Tokyo, and like many of the people know about this university. I've seen my friends, lots of international friends who have been going to the university, so maybe you don't need Japanese language to apply to that university too, but maybe you have to have a good academic grades. I don't know about that, because I haven't even looked to that university, because when I was applying to the Tokyo International University, I didn't thought of anything else, because I just went over here. I don't know why, but anyway, I don't regret coming to this university. I just loved my 4 years over here. I learned a lot. I mean, I made a lot of friends, I made a lot of memories, and it will all good memories, of course. I mean, there are pros and cons, of course, in every university. And the one thing that I got from different people is that many of the Japanese people doesn't think this university as a good university, like, you know, higher grade, higher level of university. So most of the people don't know about this university, and basically most of the people don't think this university as a higher one. Like, they love Sophia University, they love Waseda University, they love Tokyo University, of course, and Keio University is also very popular. But Tokyo International University, I mean, they have heard about it, but most of the people don't think of it as a good university. But in my point of view, if you want to study nicely, if you want to study, then anywhere is fine. Like you're a good professor over here. Everyone is a good professor. They are here to teach you, and they are very good. Like all the professors are so good. If you want to learn, you know, learn nicely, learn, like study for yourself, then you can study at anywhere. I mean, like, nowhere is a bad place to study, by the way. So yeah, so that's all for all the answer that I wanted to answer to all the questions. I don't know if I have, you know, covered everything. You can comment down below if you have any more questions, and if I got more questions, I can do the part 2 of this video. But for now, I will be just stopping this video right now, and so that you will not get bored because of my talking, because I talk a lot, and this video gonna be too long. I hope so. I don't get like too bored while watching and editing this video. But yes, I hope you got answers of the question that you had in your mind. So I'll just leave the website down below so that you can just, you know, look by yourself and decide if you want to apply to this university, if you want to study in this university. But from my opinion, I spent my 4 years very nicely, and I have learned a lot, and I'm happy that I'm graduating soon. So yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.